Some say love is more precious than gold. Can't be lost, no, it can't be sold. I've got love enough to spare, and that makes me a millionaire. Howdy, y'all. This is Brad with Main Stage Music for another cool gear demonstration. And today we are talking about a revolutionary new piece of vocal equipment, which is why I was singing, by Boss. Now, if you guys haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and click, and you'll feel better when you do, because we do all sorts of cool gear demonstrations and vintage guitar shootouts and all sorts of fun stuff that you're going to want to check out. And for all y'all Facebook fans, welcome. But anyways, it's made by Boss. Boss makes the coolest stuff out there. I love Boss. You know that if you're a fan of the store, you've probably heard me showing you Boss stuff because I love it and it's awesome and there's nothing wrong with it. Well, they just came out, finally revamped their vocalist pedal with the brand new VE-22 Vocal Performer. Now, the Vocal Performer is part of an updated version of their previous model called the VE-500, okay? And VE-500, killer piece of gear, but the VE-22 is just that little more refined bit that all y'all are going to love. And so what I'm going to do is show you why I love it. I would love to hear your comments and what you think about whatever, the video, my hat, my Shelby shirt, whatever. So anyways, let's talk real quick about what the VE-22 is all about. So what you've basically got is a pedal that's designed for vocalists. It's not designed for guitar players. Matter of fact, one thing that I was really kind of scared of is there is no instrument input on this. Now, that's a big deal because I am a very loyal fan of the Boss VE-8 pedal. Now, the VE-8 is designed for singer-songwriter guitar players. Okay, so you plug your guitar in, you plug your microphone in, and it has vocal effects, it has some guitar effects, it has a harmonizer, it has a looper, it does it all. It's pretty awesome, okay? And I've loved that pedal for years. If you've seen it at the store, me demo it, I say the reason it's gold is because it's worth its weight in gold. Okay, yeah, I can make dad jokes about vocal pedals. It's true. But the VE-22 is really designed less with guitar players in mind, I'm guessing, and more with vocalists in mind. Now, that's pretty cool because, you know, obviously Boss is very well known for their guitar stuff. So, hey, they're making something cool just for vocalists. Awesome. And if you happen to have a guitar in your hands, not going to hurt. So let me show you the basic layout. You'll see, first of all, that it's shaped just like the Boss VE-8. So you've got these awesome soft pedals right here. So these soft pedals are great because even for a guy like me, I wear, you know, usually my Thorogood boots or whatever. I get guy feet, okay? I don't have little leprechaun pointy feet that can touch little tiny buttons. So I like that these buttons are big. They're also spaced wide enough apart where I'm not saying it's impossible to do, but you're not going to have as easy a chance of hitting both buttons at the same time. So when you want to trigger one thing, you can trigger it pretty easily. Now, the layout, like the VE-8, is very simple. Once you start putting too many knobs, us musicians get confused, and that's no good, right? So they keep it simple. So you can see you just got 3 soft buttons for feet, and then you've got these 3 knobs right here. Now these, and then one here and one here, okay? First of all, this knob up here is just for your phones and line, okay? All of these buttons are pretty cool. So your phones and line are just how loud your headphones are, right? Okay, that's simple. So that's dumb. These other knobs here, though, are really neat and something I've not seen in a Boss product before. They are a dual function button or knob. So you turn it, and it turns the function back and forth, okay? But if you push it and turn it, it operates a secondary function. That's really a cool feature. Another thing is that, look at that screen. Oh my gosh. I mean, we've got a good amount of light on this for the studio here for y'all to see it, and it looks crystal clear. they are using obviously some sort of OLED screen, so it's not the same kind of one color, screen that you're used to seeing, a little LCD. This is very high definition, even under high light. That's a big deal. Now, a couple of the features of the Boss VE-22, you can see right off the bat, you've got the three functions here. You have harmony, effect, and echo. So you might think, well, wait a minute, I get what harmony is, but isn't echo an effect? Well, it is, but what they're saying is with effect, that's your modulation effects. So things like chorusing, flanging, phasing, any number of things. Echo is your classic vocal reverbs, which sound phenomenal. I mean, it's Boss. There's another feature here that I don't think I'm creative enough to use, and that is a loop function. So with the loop function, I'm thinking people who maybe are into beatboxing, you can use your, or if you're like Bobby McFerrin or something like that, and you're going to write a song that only has your a cappella vocals, this is a great function. But if you're just a guy like me who knows how to loop his guitar, but not so much his vocals yet, I don't know. But I've got faith in y'all YouTube people because, man, there's a lot of talent out there. And this right here is just another example of Boss creating a neat feature that maybe doesn't even have a market for it, that you guys will take their gear and turn it into something awesome. All right, so right now I have it on bypass because I know y'all don't want to hear me sound like I'm in the bottom of a cavern or something like that. You hit bypass by just pushing these two at the same time. Okay. You also have this feature here where it says memory and manual. So memory and manual is talking about this knob here can go through all the different memories or presets, okay? So with memory mode, well, first of all, let me just show you. Well, let me turn this off so you can see this first of all. Okay, so we're on ballad vocal. Just so you know, the effect processor is going right into the mixer. So this is what your audience would hear through the sound system. So the difference in memory and manual. Let's say I wanted to push this button, these buttons together. Well, actually, let me just say this. If you want to go to different presets, so like right now I'm on ballad 23. If I push this button here, watch what happens. It goes to pop 22. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Push it again in rock. And there's all sorts of awesome different effects you can go through. And yeah, I mean, we can get into this. You could honestly spend all day just showing you the cool presets. Now, the other thing is, let's say that, okay, so you've got all this. Okay, let's take this for example. Okay, so you got 3 and 5 harmony, okay? So, okay, that's cool that we're, got this harmony going. Ooh. But let's say that right now you didn't want to hear the harmony. The way you would have to turn it off is with this button, you push harmony, okay, which turns off the harmony. But let's say you wanted to get rid of that echo. Right now, you adjust it. So you have these 3 things here. Hall, level, that's your echo. Chorus, which isn't even turned on. And then your harmony. So the way you'd have to turn it off is you'd have to turn that knob until it was off. See, I'm going to turn it down. And now it goes pretty much to 0. That's irritating, though. Because let's say, it's a cool sounding reverb, right? So you can go into manual mode. You push both of these buttons. And now you've got the ability just to push this button and turn the echo off. So it's basically triggering the echo, the effect, hey, that's chorus, or the harmony. Hello. Pretty neat. So I like that feature, memory or manual. You just push both of these at the same time. And this is you push both of these and it's bypass. Let's talk about loop real fast. All you do is you push it down and hold it. And when you do that, eventually it will, actually hang on a sec. I think you got to be in this mode. You push loop. Loop on, okay? Now you see this button flashing. This is a simple 1-button looper. You push it once, it starts recording. You push it again, it starts playing back. Let me demonstrate. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, so let's say I wanted to, it's going to keep going. I'm going to hit overdub now. I'm going to push it one more time.
Bop, 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 bop.
This is lame. This is lame.
Bop, 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 bop.
This is lame. I told you I'm not a looper.
Bop, bop, bop.
Turn it off,
Bop, bop,
which
bop.
of course you push it twice. It turns it off. To erase that terrible loop, you press and hold it for a sec, and thank goodness it's cleared. Okay, so yeah, they cleared it right up. All right, so that's how the loop. To get the loop off, just push the center button again, hold it for a sec, loop off. Okay, so we've gone through manual mode, bypass mode, and basic functionality of what this guy does. So let's just talk about the different presets, okay? The presets are so much fun. Now, I told you guys that I was kind of scared with this thing because I was thinking, oh, great, I don't, with the VE-8, it has that guitar input, right? And so with the guitar input, you can just plug your guitar in, and the machine recognizes what key you're in. So if I was playing like this, I have my guitar right here capoed at the 3rd fret, right? So if I'm playing this chord here, this is actually, I guess you'd say, a B flat or A sharp, whichever school of thought you go with, right? The VE-8 would take that guitar signal in, know, oh, he's playing in A sharp or B flat, and it would do a +3 harmony, okay, which is just that one high harmony, or you could click it down and do one low harmony. So you have single high or single low harmony. Dude, that's a great sound. Hang on one sec. Drop my pick. Anyway, so with this, if you look here at the screen, because I told you it does not have that function. Because again, it's not for necessarily guitar players, it's for singers. So here what it does is actually pretty intelligent. I don't know how they're doing it, but it's ROS, so they come up with some cool, probably machine learning stuff. So this first thing here, you see how it says this preset is up 3 and up 5, okay? So you're going to get a 3-part harmony. You're going to get my vocal, and then you're going to get a up 3 and an up 5, okay? Now, but this is in the key of C, with, of course, the 6 being the A minor. Right? What it's telling you is if your song is in the key of C, you can play you can play the whole song, and the harmony will follow you around. Now I'm going to demonstrate because I'm already capoed on 3, and if we're going to do that, Chris Stapleton song that I probably butchered. I'm sorry, Chris, if you're watching this, please forgive me. I'm a big fan. So I'm going to turn this first from C, and you do that with just by turning this knob, and you see how it's going up. C, D. So again, what I told you, this is in, B flat or A sharp. So just go on up. B flat. Okay. Now we're going to turn the harmony on. Okay, here's the sound without. Some say love. Here's the harmony. Some say love is greater than gold. Can't be lost. No, it can't be sold. Wow. The harmonies on this thing are tight. Perfect tracking. You don't have that warbly sound that unfortunately I got with the other one where it's trying to follow the guitar. This thing is on it like white on rice. And I'm telling you, it is a great sound. Now, a +3/5 harmony, that's a cool sound. I don't know if it's for that song. Ooh. Let me see here. Rolling down a backwoods Tennessee byway. One arm on the wheel, hold my other with the other. A sweet, soft, southern thrill. Oh, man, this thing is great. Now, these are just the presets. If you wanted to mess with this, okay, you can go here and push the button in, okay? Now I'm going to push the button in, and I want you to watch what it says here. So right now it says up 3, up 5. Okay, you push the button in and turn it, and look at this. Now you can adjust to different styles. That's an up 3, down 4. You can hear it. There is a down 6, down 4. Man, that'd be for a high pitch. Rolling down, rolling down a backwoods Tennessee byway, one arm on the wheel. A little low for my range, I think. A 3 with a doubler. So if you like that Beatles stuff. Here I stand, head in hand, turn my face to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go, feeling 2 foot small. So with this, you can go through all sorts of different harmony styles just by turning this dial, okay? Very, very cool and simple. But of course, the memories you're going to have a lot of fun with just by scrolling through. There's a lot of stuff also that's just for fun, okay? So I don't really know. Let's say you owned a, let's turn this off. Let's say you owned like, I don't know, a seasonal haunted house. Let's say that you had a theater program where you wanted a really weird sound effect. Check this one out.
Hello, my name is Jim, and I come from the darkness.
Ring modulator.
Robot. Hi. It doesn't matter if you go high or low. The robot is a mono
Sound, and it sounds really cool. Distortion and flanger. Hyper pop, which is actually kind of fun. I like this one here, UK Garage. Okay, there is actually a detuner. Sounds like I've got a little bit of, I don't know, like a pitch adjustment on my, and you can hear it on the guitar too. Okay. Yeah, let me see. Crimson and clover, over and over. Crimson and clover, over and over. Yeah, that's a pretty wild sound. But you know, I thought that was cool, but let me show you a signature boss effect that I couldn't believe they put on here. It was insane. So beatbox, all sorts of stuff. But ready for this? This is crazy. This is so cool. The boss slicer. Crimson and clover, over and over. Crimson and clover, over and over. Wow. I'm sorry. It's so cool. So you basically got 50 built-in. Oh, wait a minute. It keeps going. Oh, no. It's really just wrapping back and around. So you basically have 50 preset sounds, and they sound fantastic. So really, what does this unit do? Well, you've got a harmonizer, you've got an effects processor, you've got an echo unit, you've got everything available right there, a looper right there at your feet, and endless possibilities as far as switching the stuff around. Here's the best part. It's built like a brick outhouse, too. Best part of this thing is actually less money than the VE-8 was. So these sell for $350 at Mainstage Music and mainstagemusic.com. I would highly recommend you guys come down and check one out. So again, thank you so much for watching our little video. I've been advised to keep it shorter, even though I want to play this thing all day and show you. But hey, check us out on more videos. Appreciate you.